Hi Taurus, welcome to your May No Contact Love Tarot reading. So Taurus, we're going to be looking at the person on your mind, the one you're thinking of during this no contact communication situation. We're going to be looking at what happened, how do they feel about it, how do they feel about you, what are they doing right now that you need to be aware of, and could things change? So we have the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms here for some opening messages. Then we'll jump into your reading. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watchers, heavy placements, male or female, general collective reading. And happy birthday, Taurus. Happy birthday. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. And keep in mind, Taurus, that all readings should be considered timeless. This is just when the messages come out. But if you find that the end of this reading, it heavily resonates for you, I will be doing extended readings now. So if that's something you're interested in, I'll tell you more about that at the end of the reading. But let's see what's going on for you. The Sun Dancers. Joyful activity, celebration of life, abundance. So we have 32, which is 5, which is change. The Metal King, discipline, armor, and boundaries, 37. That would be 10, which would go to 1, and of course endings and new beginnings. The Winged Wise Ones, angelic help, miraculous aid. So we have 34, which is 7. 7 is a divinely guided spiritual energy, but it's a little bit challenging. The Web Weaver, synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect, and we have 4. Which is stability and foundation. So what I feel like here, Taurus, I mean, you do have the Sun energy, which is the happiest card or the happiest energy that you can have. It's growth, expansion, happiness, joy, love, light. But obviously with the Metal King here, somebody's wearing they're having boundaries here, and they're definitely protecting themselves, having a wall up, right? Protective shield. I mean, it looks like something with the universe trying to, make something happen here. But there's definitely the web weaver. So there's definitely has been some webs woven between the two of you, right? As well. So I will mention the signs as I see them, Taurus. So it could be signs in chart, people dealing with. But if some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. You can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. Now, Sun can be Leo. So, definitely there's been a lot that's happened between you, right? And that's why we have the Web Weaver here. But definitely someone is wearing an armor here, protecting themselves, being on guard. Winged Wise Ones. What is this? Angelic help, miraculous aid. Yeah, so some of you could be praying and hoping for some sort of change and a happy outcome. I mean, we do see that with the Sun. But let's see what's going on here, Taurus. So we have the Jonathan D. Easy Tarot here. So I'm going to link an easy tarot deck with a book on how to learn. If that's something you're interested in, you can look for that. Let's see. 3 of Wands reverse. So this could be happening right now, obviously. So what do we need to know for Taurus in a no communication situation? 5 of Wands. Yeah, there's conflict. 8 of Cups, there's the distance, right? Walking away. King of Cups. I'm going to explain King of Cups in a minute here. King of Pentacles. That could be you, Taurus. King of Pentacles, usually Virgo for me, but can represent any earth sign. Very unbalanced, up in the air energy with the 2 of Pentacles. Obviously, right now, conflict happened, right, between you. 8 of Cups is a walking away. There's distance. We see that. Now, the King of Cups upright for me, he's very reserved. He does have love, emotions, and feelings. So we see that they do have that. But this person's very protective and they hide a lot. Kind of my reserved king. They don't show a lot of love, emotions, and affections. And then we have the King of Pentacles here. I feel like that's you, like, offering the pentacle for more and them just kind of being reserved and not really coming forward much. Definitely was a conflict of interest here on this connection. We definitely see that, like I said, unbalanced energy, lovers, yeah. So you're definitely disconnected right now with the Lovers reverse. So it's not telling me exactly, I think this is something we're going to have to look in the extended reading with, like, what exactly are they feeling this way for, you know, what's going on with them. But I just see a conflict in interest on this connection, how it moves forward, right? Very all over the place. I don't know what they want, right? So let's see, we have Pisces, and that's Virgo for me. Like I said, it could be you too. But let's see now how they're feeling about the situation. You definitely could have had conflict, argument, you know, the Five of Wands there. Okay, Three of Wands reverse, you know, is right now for me. So definitely something that's happened very recently. So let's see, and maybe that you just couldn't get this person to confess how they feel for you. Maybe they're just not saying it. Maybe you've told them that you love them and they're just not reciprocating that. So that could be something that's caused some conflict here. But let's see how they're feeling now about the situation of being in no contact, right? Three of Cups. So it looks like they're wanting to reunite. Reunion. Two of Cups. What? That would actually be the Five of Cups. You know, sadness, loss, sorrow. Queen of Cups reverse. They definitely felt you pull your love and your energy away, right? They're definitely feeling the lack of your love in their life right now. Ten of Wands. So it's like they want to release some oppression and heavy burdens here. Queen of Wands and take the lead. So there's no doubt the fire, the passion, the attraction. Queen of Wands, usually King, Queen takes the lead. Fiery, passionate, brave. It's almost like, yeah, I know I didn't confess how I felt here with the Queen of Cups reverse, which led to the situation now, but you know, I should have just released the heavy burdens weighing me down. It took the lead to, you know, tell this person how I feel, the connection between us, which I didn't do. So they think about reuniting here with the Three of Cups. We have Cancer and Aries showing up. Five of Swords. Yeah, they know they sabotaged the whole thing, right? Feeling defeated, sabotaging the connection, Four of Wands, or commitment, or whatever, you know, the next level was. Okay, let's see here. How do they feel about you? I mean, we kind of see that, but Taurus, let's see if we get more information about how they feel towards you. How do they feel towards Taurus? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? How do they feel towards Taurus? Oh, Emperor, yeah. They want to stand up and take the lead now. Death. So why is that here? World. They're afraid of this coming to an end. During this time of no communication, Eight of Wands reverse. So there's the massive healing. So they want to heal the situation with you. They feel their wish dream come true, you know. All that energy. But again, here's two cards of endings, transformation, new beginnings. So I could see this Emperor type energy kind of thinking, because they're facing that way, but in the back of their mind is this. The no communication leading, gosh, what if this is the end? Maybe we can heal and rectify the situation, right? If I take the lead. Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. Yeah, for love, right? This is now offering their heart. Like, I have to offer my heart and my love. This is what I have to do. I know I have to do it. Otherwise, nothing's ever going to move forward here with the wheel reverse, right? And they could come charging in here with the Knight of Swords. Insane. All right. So, Taurus, let's see what they're doing now. What are they doing now that you need to be aware of? What are they doing now that you need to be aware of? Taurus, what are they doing now that Taurus needs to be aware of? Let's see. King of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. They're assessing the whole situation on how to speak their truth, to be more stable, grounded, and committed into the situation. Look at that, King, Queen of Pentacles. King, Queen of Wands, that is crazy, taking the lead. Yeah, because they know they've been on the fence, right? Two of Pentacles, on the fence. I got to take the lead, stable, grounded, secure. More committed energy. I'm assessing this whole situation on how to communicate and speak my truth. They could be someone who was divorced in the past. You know, it doesn't have to be. Let's see, we got Gemini, Capricorn, Leo. Six of Swords. Yeah, so that's about moving forward. I got a cat here on my cards. Moving forward into peace, harmony, joy, love, and light. I always see this right across as a healing energy. Right? Okay, so we see now they understand, you know, they sabotaged everything. They have to take the lead to speak their truth for stability foundation, you know, assessing the whole situation during this time of stalemate. So let's see how things are going to change here, Taurus. Let's see how things are going to change. So if it does resonate, though, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly appreciated. And usually I would pull a closing oracle here for some closing messages. I'll be doing that in the extended instead. And we also have a separate tarot deck to clarify the Witch's Tarot in the extended. And I'll tell you what we're going to be looking into the extended in a minute here. Let's pull your last row with a little bit of clarifying to see how things could change for Taurus. Oh, the Sun. There you go. The Sun. Happy, happy ending, right? Enlightenment, growth, joy, abundance, healing. Seven of Swords. Yeah, there's been a lot of running out of fear, avoidance, not truly telling the truth about how they feel, deceiving you, deceiving themselves, all things coming to light. Hangman reverse, you know, standing up, taking action, right? Two of Swords, making the decision, making big, big decisions because they're not happy right now. Ten of Cups in reverse about this whole situation, being without you, feeling like they could lose you, your love, right? So we have Leo, Pisces, Ace of Pentacles. I mean, there could be a brand new beginning here, a solid one, but things have to change, right? And there's some slow moving energy here. So, you know, yeah, they dragged their feet before and now it's moving slow, like for, you know, this to come out of this no contact situation. But usually this Knight does cross the finish line. That's you, Taurus, right? And I feel like you've been patient with this person and you've probably had enough and you spoke your truth, right? Queen of Swords. But here's a fresh, clean slate, start, energetic reset, new beginning, no baggage, jumping all in. Could be right now, right? Nine of Pentacles. I'm getting a lot of single energy here, so I don't think there's a third party, but there's been a lot of disappointments here with the Three of Swords, right? So, Taurus, we're going to jump to the extended now. So if you're, we're going to go over what we're going to look into. So we're going to look into like why were they being held back, right? Is there more to the story that we need to know about that? Maybe something with their past that you don't know. A little more on how they feel for you. More on how they're going to come forward. How they're going to do it. What's it look like? Can you trust it? What would it look like moving forward? Advice and guidance for you as well. And then we'll pull some spirit messages for more messages and guidance. Again, we have the Witch's Tarot for the extended and the spirit messages. So if that's something you're interested in, my Patreon link is down below. You have the option of a one-time purchase, or you can become a member, and monthly member, and you can have access to every single signs extended reading, which is a lot. So if you cross-watch, watch other signs in your chart, you'll have access to every single extended reading for every sign. So that's an option. And also if you're interested in a private reading, I do offer them now. My Etsy shop is below. I do all the readings that you see here, but I also included a general reading if you're not interested in a love reading. And if you're interested in money and career, that's a separate reading as well. So you can check out my shop and see if that's something you're interested in. But if not, that's fine. So this is where we end for you. I do hope that helped resonate. And if it did, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly appreciated. If I see you on the other side, I'll see you there. But either way, I'm wishing you the best. I hope it helped, it resonated, and I hope to see you next time.